Hello, my name's Gustav.
I'm Fraser.
We're in Young Guns and we're at Reading Festival 2014 and you're watching BandApp TV.
Alright, it's Colin here from BandApp. I'm here with Gustav and Fraser from Young Guns. Fellas, how you doing?
Good, mate, thank you. How you doing?
Yeah, mate, I'm wicked. It's third day Reading Festival. I'm not going to lie, maybe feeling it a little bit. The enthusiasm's there, but the voice is starting to feel a bit croaky from constant chatting away. But it's been a really good time, actually. Good. What have you guys been up to? Leeds on Friday, I think. How was that?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was great, wasn't it? First festival, first UK show in how long?
Like 7 months or something.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? Definitely.
Really long time, yeah. So it's great to just come back to like Reading Leeds. It's like perfect. Really.
Yeah, man. This is like basically hopefully the beginning of kind of the new albums campaign and all that kind of stuff, and to be able to start it playing that little old stage and the one over in Leeds.
How was the reception today? Because you guys rocked it.
Thank you. Yeah, it was brilliant, wasn't it? Amazing.
Yeah.
The reception was fantastic.
Did you even think to take it in, or is it just
you
like?
Can't know. You can't really take it in, can you, mate? You just the experience just happens to you, and you go with it or you don't. But it's happening regardless.
Yeah, because I think it was 2012 when you last played, wasn't it?
That's
so
right.
It's been like a nice gap, and I spoke to a lot of bands over the weekend that have kind of played it almost like 3 or 4 years in a row. But you guys seem to have kind of missed a year in a kind of a good way.
Like every 2 years, haven't we? The first time was 2010.
Yeah.
We were on the main stage, and then we did 2012 in a 10. Which
is
great as well. So it's like a different experience.
Yeah.
Now being back on the main stage is great.
Well, I think people enjoy both kind of sizes of show just for different reasons. Really,
absolutely.
I think the tents always give a really nice intimacy, but the main stage is
that's there, and then that main stage is just about spectacle. And
it's like the wow factor, isn't it? But yeah, it's all good fun. So what are you guys up to at the moment then? What's your plans for the rest of the year?
Well, we just finished recording our album, and
how did that go?
Obviously
it went well.
Great,
I mean, if you'd have gone,
it was a disaster.
It was rubbish. Don't buy it.
No, it's great. We're really happy with it. So we've released the first single, I Went Out, like a few weeks ago, and then hopefully another one before the end of the year, and the album's coming out at the beginning of next year.
All right, so a nice big lead up actually. Just drop a few singles, get the anticipation going.
Precisely, yeah. We got this single that's just coming out, just starting to do the rounds now. I Went Out. And then we'll have another one in a few months, and hopefully that will kind of allow us to gather a good bit of momentum before we go into the record in the new year.
What were sort of the lyrics and stuff like that? What's the sort of thoughts behind that single?
The single?
Yeah.
Well, the single is really just... often we kind of tend to reverse engineer our songs, and we write quite instrumentally is always how we tend to start, as opposed to being kind of a vocal hook or a lyric or whatever. And so we kind of came up with the music, and that took ages. And then I came up with the melody, and that took ages. I wrote 25 different melodies for it, and then you find the right one. So we always do it in quite kind of a scientific way. And then when it came to the chorus, I just really wanted to make a kind of a universal feeling statement. It's like this line, I have to say something that just feels great to sing as loud as I can.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean?
Well, it gets the kids involved as well, and
Precisely.
people like to connect, don't they?
And then I started to write the verse, and it's kind of just about the finite and temporary nature of everything of existence, and therefore how it's important to just kind of make sure you're living in the moment and embracing.
No, I like it. That's what I wanted to ask, because I like the lyrics and I like that kind of meaning behind it, because similar points of view.
I was reading some Walt Whitman, and I just kind of ripped it off basically and said all we are is leaves in the wind, and it kind of just went from there.
So it was San Francisco apparently that was involved in the recording of that.
Well, it's a bit weird. We did some demoing in New York last year. Right, because our American label has a studio there, so we can go over and use it as and when, which is a brilliant resource to have. And we actually wrote I Went Out then. And then we went over to San Francisco to work with, do you know if you know Dan the Automator?
Yes.
So we went and did some songs with him, and it was really just a case of kind of dipping our toe into some new waters and seeing how that went. So we did that, and then we came home, and that kind of informed, perhaps to a degree, the direction we wanted to go in with the new record. So we went in and cut the record with Steve Osborne in Real Word Studios in Bath.
Oh, nice. Happy days. So how are you kind of choosing the set these days? A few more,
Sorry, what was that?
How are you choosing the set these days? A few more songs under your belt, all that kind of thing. Starts to get a little bit...
Yeah, because, our last album came out in February 2012. So we've been playing those songs for quite a long time. So we did want to play a few new songs in the set. We played 3, including I Went Out today. I think we actually wanted to play more, but I think our management were like, no one.
Yeah, really, I think that's the thing at festivals, isn't it? Because I know that Eminem played quite a lot of new stuff last year, and it didn't go down maybe as well as
you know, appreciate that no one's going to have heard those songs.
Yeah, so it's always great for you guys.
It's not going to be as fun for them.
But you've got to get the songs tight live anyway. If you saw
yeah,
so
maybe not the best time to practice them on that stage. Yeah, so we actually wanted to play an entire set of new material, but everyone was like, that would be the worst idea of all time. Don't do that.
It's like what was that? I watched a film called Chef the other week.
Oh, I've not seen it.
It's very good. It's really good, and they talk about a food critic coming in. And the owner of the restaurant's like, stick to your classics and all that. That's what people want, It's like when Radiohead don't play Creep or something, and everyone's disappointed. But I think everybody goes hoping that maybe they will finally do it.
Absolutely.
So it's nice to please the kids because that's what they want to see. They know you're ready. So.
And we'll be doing some headline stuff later in the year, and, and I think that's when we get the chance to kind of.
So is that something that's already booked now, or is that?
There's quite a few things that are booked that we are not allowed to talk about, which is quite boring.
Fair enough.
Apart from one headline show in London, but it's already sold out, so.
What's the venue for that one?
We're doing a really tiny.
It was kind of like a single launch party.
Yeah.
Like we're going to have a lot of friends down there, and
sweaty,
it's like
kind of
150
vibe,
tickets or something like that.
Adam Jojo's in Soho.
Oh, okay. That'd be
so
good.
we do that, and then we go to America a few days later.
Nice one. So last question, nice easy one. If you could pick the headliners for Reading for next year, alive or dead, who would you choose?
Friday would be.
Us?
Us for Friday, solid.
That's a terrible idea. That would go down really badly.
Well, it's your choice, so you don't, Very true. It's fine.
I'm going to pick Michael Jackson for the Friday.
Oh, so Dead or Alive?
Yeah, Dead or Alive, man.
Interesting. Jimi Hendrix?
Yeah. All right,
quite old school so far. And then us to close out the show on Sunday.
Why not, eh? Why not? Everyone else has been very kind of not really mentioning themselves, but I quite like the fact that you did.
Yeah, why not?
Fellas, thank you so much for your time. It's been a real nice chat with you guys.
Thanks,
and
mate.
appreciate your time.
Cheers.
Thanks, man. Cheers, guys.
House.